Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. It is a sunny Monday, early morning here in Jersey, and I am going to bring you along today just for a full day of eating, day in the life type thing. And I just realized I forgot to put any jewelry on. Got to run back upstairs and do that. I don't know. Do I need jewelry to impress little babies? No, but you know what? It makes me feel good. It makes me feel good to get up and do my hair and get dressed. I only have on are jeans, a t-shirt, and a blouse. But do my hair, put my makeup on, and put some jewelry on. It just makes me feel good, makes me feel productive. Now, usually on Saturdays, I take off from all that, and I just, wear sweats and my hair in a messy bun. And that's okay too. Whatever makes you comfortable, whatever makes you feel productive, whatever makes you feel good. So I am just starting my day in my favorite chair with a cup of tea and my 2 books I am reading during Lent. Actually, the one book I'm doing every day, The Essential Teachings of Mother Teresa, Do Something Beautiful for God. I love it because it's so quick. It's just one little thing a day. So that's a quick one. So if I'm running late, I can at least get that in. And then the other book I'm using is a book that our church gives us. They call it the Little Black Book. And each day it has a neat little, it has like a little history lesson, a little Bible passage, and then it explains the Bible passage. And we are going, it's going through the book of Joan this year. So anyway, that's how I start my morning once I'm done my workout, once I'm done getting coffee and tea ready, once I'm done showering. My goal today, we're going to have just a very laid back, easy day. I have 4 kids. One will be in school from 8:40 until 12:30. And then the other 3 littles will just be hanging out. We are going to, not a lot of structure today. It's too cold to go outside. So we're just going to do a lot of music, a lot of dancing. I would really like to try to get my refrigerator and freezer cleaned out today. And they love to help. And it's fun because we make it a game and we make it learning and we talk about things, and it usually ends up turning into us cooking something or, something like that. Like if I have something to use up, and they love to cook. And, you can learn so much through cooking. We do math and we count and we talk about the colors of the ingredients. So we really have a good time without doing a lot of formal stuff with these little guys, because the one isn't quite 3, the other one is just 2, and the other's a baby. So the baby will sit on the floor with some pots and some pans and some spoons and some bowls, while the rest of us do different things. And like I said, it's just a lot of fun. You can bring so many lessons into everyday tasks. Not everything has to be sitting down at a desk or at a table with a book and a worksheet. So that's my plan today. We'll see what actually happens, because we don't know what's going to happen with the time change with these guys, because it really does mess them up sometimes. So anyway, I'm going to go get my morning reading done. And then I'm not sure, we're supposed to just have eggs and hash browns for breakfast. But I saw a recipe in that cookbook I showed you yesterday that I was reading, and I might want to try that this morning. I have to see if I have any apples. I'm not sure if we have any apples left. You've seen me make the German pancake before several times. Well, this is an apple-based one. So I'm not sure if there's any apples left. Oh my gosh, like I said yesterday, we have no produce. So that is definitely on the agenda for this week. I think tonight we might go down to Tractor Supply and I was trying to save some seed potatoes, and I just wasn't really having any luck. When you get potatoes from the grocery store, they're treated, so they really don't sprout much. And I did buy some organic ones, hoping that they weren't treated and hoping that they would sprout for me, and they didn't. So we are just going to buy some sprout potatoes, some seed potatoes, and try that, because this is the first year we're planting potatoes and we want to get them in the ground by the weekend or over the weekend and see what happens. We're just going to do 1 row of potatoes and we'll see what happens. They say they're easy to grow, so we will see. But I will be back and show you our day. Let's make breakfast. In a 10-inch cast iron skillet, I melted 1 tablespoon of butter, and to that I added 2 cups of peeled, cored, and sliced apples, 3 tablespoons of the Sukrin Gold brown sugar replacement, and some cinnamon. I'm going to mix that up and let it cook for 6 to 8 minutes over medium heat until the apples are soft and caramelized. And while those apples are cooking, we're going to start on the batter. We're going to take half a cup of flour, 3/4 cup of 1% milk, a teaspoon of vanilla, dash of salt, mix all that until it's combined, and then to that we're going to add 5 eggs. Once you have all the eggs into the flour mixture, you can beat the eggs until everything is well combined. Then we're just going to pour that over the apples and put it in a 400-degree oven for about 20 minutes. Make sure your apples are in a nice even layer. After 20 minutes, you will have a beautiful puffed pancake. Of course, I started eating before I started recording. Oh my word, it is delicious. It is the apple cinnamon puff pancake. And I got it out of that cookbook that I showed you yesterday that I was reading, that I got from the library, the Prairie Homestead Cookbook. Well, there were so many things in there that I loved that I actually ordered the cookbook this morning from Amazon because there were a lot of great recipes in there. Now, I won't put this recipe on my website just because it is from a cookbook and I just feel bad doing that. But you saw me make it. It was pretty easy. I told you how I made it. I just don't want to put it out there in written form. I don't want to take away from Jill's cookbook. So there is my breakfast this morning, and it is 4 points for the pancake. And I have 1 teaspoon of pure maple syrup on there for 1 point, so 5 points total. Okay, what a morning. We got the refrigerator cleaned out. I had so much help. It was so much fun. And the freezer cleaned out. And I had 3 chicken carcasses. 3. Plus we're having roast chicken tonight. So that would be another one. So I decided to get some bone broth going in the Instant Pot because I can easily freeze that. I like to keep a jar in the fridge because we use a lot of chicken broth. And then I can freeze the rest of it. And after today, we're going to have yet another. So I have 2 carcasses in there. 1 still in the freezer. And then after tonight, we'll have another one in there. So needed to get some bone broth made. This is why I try to clean out the freezer on a semi-regular basis because I kind of forget that there's stuff in there. I mean, I keep a pretty good inventory, but I keep a good inventory of meat, not necessarily like this kind of stuff. So bone broth going, baby's eating or not eating. The one's not eating. I swear she's on a hunger strike. Emily, eat your sandwich. Pick it up and eat it. It's a beautiful turkey sandwich. But the other ones are eating, waiting for the one to get off the bus. And when he gets home, I'll feed him. And then we will do some puzzles and we will get ready for nap time. Okay, it is a leftover kind of lunch today. I did have tuna on the menu, but I wanted to make sure this chicken got used up because really trying to go for the 0 waste on food and other things. So this is the chicken we had Saturday night, the chicken Italiano sandwiches. I'm just gonna have it on the plate. I generally don't like reheated chicken. I did it in the air fryer, so here's hoping I like it. And I also just made 1 deviled egg. We're out of veggies, so I have no veggies for lunch. I'm a little sad on that. I'm not sure when we're gonna get to the store. I'm hoping on Wednesday. We have something else tonight. We have to go down to Tractor Supply and do some stuff for the chickens. And then tomorrow night I have a meeting, so hopefully Wednesday night because I'm missing my veggie tray. So while the kids were sleeping, I got dinner started. I am making a whole roasted chicken tonight with potatoes. Normally I make Amy's roast chicken from Amy Common Sense Southern. It makes its own onion gravy as it cooks, but I'm out of onions. This recipe actually called for an onion and I didn't have it, but I just threw some minced onion on the potatoes. So basically it's, see the potatoes down there under the chicken, and then you make an herb mixture up, rub it all over the chicken, put the chicken breast side down on top of the potatoes, and I'm going to roast that for 45 minutes at 350. And then I'm going to take the lid off, put it up to 400, flip the bird, roast it again. I don't know. I have to look at the instructions again. This recipe is also out of that Prairie Homestead cookbook. So 2 recipes today out of there. So I don't want to put that on my website because, like I said, it is out of a cookbook that is in circulation right now. But it's pretty easy. Anyway, that's that. Actually, you can probably get it right on her blog. I'll see if I can find it and I'll link it in the description box below. So dinner is started. 1 pot meal, except for the green beans. I will throw them in the Instant Pot. The bone broth still has 3 hours and 20 minutes. So I guess I won't throw those in the Instant Pot because that's in there. I'll just steam them on the stove. Okay. My work day is done. And one of my friends just posted on Facebook that there's a little group of ladies from town who are meeting over at a central location and going for a walk. So I strapped on my shoes and we're gonna give this foot a spin. Oh, it's a little sore, but gotta get back into it, so we'll see. Yeah, so that'll be fun. We're meeting it's about a quarter mile from my house where we're meeting, so I'll get that quarter mile in. I should have peed first. Oh, it's a little chilly out here. Definitely should have gone to the bathroom. Oh well, we'll be fine. So yeah, nice little impromptu walk before dinner. My roast isn't getting real brown. I'm not sure why. Looks good, smells amazing. The whole house smells good, but it's not browning really nicely. And I did rub it with olive oil. Maybe next time I'll rub it with butter, although olive oil does brown. So I'm not sure, but looks really good, smells really good, and it's all in one pot. What more could you want? I'll be back later. Okay, back from my little walk. We walked for about an hour. I ended up running part of it because they were a little too slow for me. So there is the chicken. It looks fantastic. Can you see the potatoes down there too? So I am going to get the green beans done, get this plated up so we can eat. And I think we're going down the Tractor Supply tonight. I'm not sure. It's a little later than we had hoped because of my walk, so we'll see. Okay, finally sitting down to dinner. So tonight's dinner is roast chicken, and the chicken came out beautifully moist. So it is 0 points on blue and purple for the chicken, and I only have about a tablespoon of gravy on there, so I'm probably not going to count that, to be honest with you. I have some homemade applesauce for 0 points. Green beans, 0 points. And then these are the potatoes that were in the pot with the chicken. I'm going to give them a point because I did use some olive oil on the skin of the chicken, which, it went down onto the potatoes. I used a whole tablespoon on the chicken. I'm guessing there's not even a point here, but I'm going to do a point anyway. So my dinner tonight on purple is only 1 point. On blue, it would be 4 points just for the potatoes. And on green, it would be 4 points for the potatoes plus however much chicken you are going to eat. So that is dinner on this Monday night. Wow, that dinner was so good. Oh my gosh, the chicken was so moist and so tender. And I made gravy. I have to have gravy because I'm all about the gravy and the sauce. I made it from the pan drippings and some bone broth. and just thickened it up, and oh, so good. The potatoes, I mean, it was just fabulous. So I will search and see if I can find the recipe and link it below. Like I said, I just feel funny because it's a pretty new cookbook, and well, it's like 2 years old, I think, and I just feel bad, like, I don't know, but we'll see. What else? That's it for me tonight. Tomorrow is weigh-in. It's not going to be pretty. I know that, but that's okay, and it is what it is. And yeah, so I'm done eating for the night since tomorrow is weigh-in. I ended the day, I forget now, 4, 5, 6, 7. I ended the day eating like 7 points, 8 points maybe, which doesn't sound like a lot, but you saw everything I ate, and I ate good. That's purple plan points. I ate good. So, you know, is what it is. So thank you for watching, and I will be back tomorrow with a Tuesday tag, and then Wednesday with weigh-in and meeting topic. So have a great night, and I will see you all very soon.